We're good? Okay, so students, today we're gonna do making an occupied bed. So I have my assistant Joel, he's my patient care technician. I'll be giving him instructions on what to do, okay? So I'm showing you guys an occupied bed because it's easier to do it that way. So first and foremost, we're always gonna make sure the side rails are up. This bed doesn't have side rails because we're just demonstrating. And then we wanna make sure that the bed's up to an appropriate height so you're not bending over and hurting your back. You're gonna need a few replacement different things. So you're gonna need some gloves because we're gonna do multiple gloves changes throughout. Chucks in case the patient is incontinent, a replacement pillowcase, some replacement sheets, and then also a little chucks underneath so we can move the patient around if we need to, okay? So you're also gonna need a receptacle so you can put any of the sheets and stuff that you're using in that. We're gonna reuse the top cover. In the hospitals, you'll see that they don't necessarily change them every day, but they do tend to do the sheets as well, okay? So first and foremost, we brought the bed up to an appropriate height. All of our backs are good. Joel's gonna basically start off with the patient, taking the patient towards them. So we've got a little Tammy over here, but we're gonna do the sheet or the cover first. So first and foremost, what we do is we're just gonna fold it over in on itself. So can you bring that over for me? And then we're just gonna bring it this way, and then this way. Because we're gonna reuse it. Just be careful, you wanna make sure that your uniform doesn't touch any of the bed linen because you don't know what it's contaminated with and it will stay on your uniform, okay? So what Joel's gonna do is I'm just gonna loosen the sheet and he's gonna basically put his hands behind here and then hold them over, okay? When you have a two-person that's helping you, you don't need to have a side rail up because they'll be able to, but if you feel like the patient is in danger of falling off the bed, just go ahead and put the side rail down or up, depending on what you want to do. Safety, just keep it up, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the sheet up. We always keep the patient covered because they tend to get pretty cold. And then I'm gonna go ahead, and before I touch any of the clean linen, I'm going to swap my gloves up at this stage, and then I'll replace it with some clean ones, okay? Because I don't want to carry anything over onto the new bed linen or clean bed linen. Okay, so I'm going to basically roll. I'll just use what I need, and then the rest will basically be on the other side when Joel's ready, and I take over the patient on this side.
Ready.
Not yet. Hang on, patient care technician Joel. Not yet. And then we'll tidy it up a little bit further in a minute. Okay, can you lift? I'm just going to lift the head and then bring it over. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the white transfer sheet on as well. And while you're talking to the patient or he's holding on to the patient, you can start talking to them, like, and just keep them busy. It's fine. You don't have to be all quiet and stuff. And then I'm going to put the blue. So everything is ready to go now. At this stage, Joel hasn't done really too much with his hands, but I would always suggest that he changes his gloves and stuff, so that's fine. At this stage, I'm going to go ahead and can you lift Tammy's head for me?
Calm down, Tammy.
And then I'm going to bring the pillow a little bit over so they have support. And then we're just going to warn her that there's a big old hump in the middle because she's going to have to roll over it. I'm going to make sure that the sheet that's covering her is a little loose so she's not laying on it. And then this over. And then I'm going to bring her over towards me. Okay. And then at this stage, what Joel's going to do is he's going to take the linen. And you can take it away. Thank you. And we're going to put it in the receptacle, which we don't have, but not so aggressive patient care technician Joel. And then we're going to go ahead and just feed this through. So can you move that and get out and then just tuck it in and just tidy it. Okay. And our patient remains covered all the time. There's a lot of little old ladies will tell you like, I'm really cold. So we want to make sure that we keep them covered, okay? And then we're going to get rid of all of the wrinkles and stuff. There we are, perfect. and I'm talking and I'm observing my patient to make sure they're doing okay. And then you can take that one as well, please. And then tuck it, if you can. And then take this one, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and put Miss Tammy back on her back, okay? So at this stage, we're gonna go ahead and we'll replace the top sheet as well. There's varied ways of doing it, you guys, so try not to stress too much about it. What I usually do is I'll open it up all the way, and then I'll just gather it up this way.
That's what that was here.
Gather it up, and then what I'll do is I'm gonna start with the top and just lay it on them this way, and then open it up. And then what I'll do is, as I'm moving the sheet away and taking the one that's being used out, she remains covered all the time. Okay, so come up a little bit more this way, so we can fold it over so she's not covered all the way. Okay, so now we're gonna teach you some hospital corners, okay? My patient care technician is the bomb with hospital corners, so he's gonna show us how to do it. So, all right. So you're first gonna basically lift up the mattress, and you're gonna tuck it. And then you're gonna go ahead and then fold it at about a 45-degree angle. All right.
Using your hand makes it tighter.
Using your hand makes it tighter, and then you tuck it. Okay?
That's on the table.
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
You didn't do a corner though.
I don't have nowhere to put the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. So this is what you do, okay? So he tucked his, you guys are gonna come up this way, and then tuck it. And there's your corner. Okay, I thought you said you could do corners. PCT, Joel. Okay.
I don't get paid enough for this.
So at this stage, we'll just put the blanket back on again. If you want to, you can tuck everything all at the same time. I just wanted to show you guys with the blue because it's easier to see it that way. And then we'll just put everything back. We'll put the blanket back as well. And then we'll tuck this one as well. Now I'm gonna test you, patient care technician Joel. Okay, so we're gonna tuck, okay? We're gonna bring it out to 45. Tuck the second one, bring this over. And you see you have perfect corners. Good job. Okay. Last thing we're gonna do, okay, I'm not gonna do a glove change, but I usually suggest you guys do it. We're gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna lift the patient's head this way, and then we're just gonna go ahead and we'll change the pillow. You can bring the patient's head up at this stage if they don't like lying flat and stuff. For your bed change, you have to have them flat. It's just easier that way. But just remember, some patients can't lie flat, okay? When you do your pillows, try not to touch any of the basically contaminated pillowcase against yours. There's a few different ways of doing it. I usually will do it the way that I did, but also you can put your arm inside the pillow to feed it down. Everybody does it differently. There's no right or wrong. It's fine. And then at this stage, we'll just lift up little Tammy's head. We'll give her a pillow back, and that's it, okay? We'll also make sure that we basically check and see if she needs anything else. We'll give her a call light and things. Make sure that we bring our side rails up. If you're the only one doing like the bed change and stuff, it's a good idea to leave the side rail up because your patient will be able to assist you. You just need to give them instructions. We're doing it 2 persons, so I can show you because that's the way you'll be signed off. Okay, and we'll talk about the skill tomorrow in class. Thank you.